You're looking live at the Crookston Sports Center. Welcome, everybody, to high school girls hockey on KROX tonight. The Crookston Pirates. Emily Meyer, in her third year as head coach. She has her team at 15 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie, ranked 8th or 9th in the state of Class A, Minnesota, with that record. And they're hosting the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And the Prowlers under Brett Johnson. Brett is in his 6th year as head coach for Thief River Falls Girls. And the Prowlers are 7-14-1 on the season. This is the third meeting between the two schools. The first meeting was early in the season, November, at Thief River Falls. The Pirates won 3-0. And the second game was here, and it was a close game. Third period, the Pirates opened up with 4 goals, I think it was, and won 7-2. So the third time, and the reason we're playing a third time is Dodge County was supposed to come up here one weekend and play Thief River Falls Friday night in Crookston on Saturday. Dodge County, their transportation department, wouldn't let them out for the weekend because of the report of bad weather up north. So Dodge County canceled both games. So here, late in the season, Crookston and Thief River Falls were short a game. And so Thief River Falls and Crookston said, hey, why do you want to play a third game just to get our 25-game schedule in and a little more practice before the tournaments? They both said yes. They decided to play here in Crookston, and that's why we have the game. This is the 25th game of the year for the Crookston Pirates. Thief River Falls, this is their 23rd game. And they have 2 games this weekend. They go to Cloquet on Friday night, and they'll be at Duluth Marshall on Saturday afternoon. So that will end their regular season as well. The seeding meeting for Section 8A coaches is Monday. So it's imperative for both teams to get a victory here tonight, a little stronger showing when they have that seeding meeting. The junior varsity game just ended. Thief River Falls won that 4-2. Good game, close game there, and I think Thief River Falls put it away with the power play goal. And the Pirates lose 4-2 in JV. It's senior night. Pirates are honoring their seniors: Brindley Coleman, Cassie Solheim, Brecken Tall, Morgan Nelson, Ree Swanson, and Natalie Narvaez. They are the senior girls on the team, or on the players. And then we have Coral Breckens, the senior manager. So it's senior night. They're going to honor the girls after the game. And they got quite the deck out over there, tables out in the southeast corner of the arena, and pictures and the like for each girl. So if you're coming out, you can take a glance at that between periods, after the game, whatever. Fairly good crowd so far. Nothing going. It's the first time. This is the only. No. Is there wrestling today? There's wrestling tonight. I was going to say this is the only Crookston event going on, but it's not true. The high school wrestling is up at at Greenbush, taking on the Gators and Roseau in wrestling. Otherwise, this is the only in-town game. So we got the band here, Adrienne Winger and the band. So hopefully those members stick around, and we'll have a pretty good student body for this one to watch girls hockey. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from Brett Johnson, the head coach for Thief River Falls. He's the guy in the dark coat across the way in the Thief River Falls players box. In the blue coat, that's Brett Johnson, B-R-E-T-T. Johnson, he's a Thief River Falls lad, played for the Prowlers in boys hockey. Went up to Lake of the Woods. He coached 6 years boys hockey at Lake of the Woods. Then an opening became at Thief River Falls, and his genre, and he came back, got the job, and became head girls hockey coach for 6 years. We'll take a break, be back, and hear from Brett Johnson. That's all coming up here. You're watching Crookston Pirates and the Thief River Falls girls hockey teams in girls hockey here at the Crookston Sports Center.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Brett Johnson, coach of the Prowlers of Thief River Falls, and well, we've seen you, I guess, early in January. How are things been going since then?
Good. You know, I think you know, you look back to the first two periods we played that night. You know, it was kind of the start of our good stretch of, you know, just playing really good hockey. You know, maybe we weren't getting the wins, but I thought we were playing some of our best hockey starting that stretch. And you know, unfortunately, we had a really bad third period that night, but. You know, since then, I think we've come a long way. We've kind of turned the page, and you know, we're ready to make that push here towards the end.
Did offensively, defensively, or the total package?
I just think all around. You know, they've started to buy into the little things that we've been talking about all year long. That you know, may not seem like a big thing, but they are important. So, and we just feel like they've started to do those things better and more consistently, and which is, you know, giving us, you know, more chances.
Coming off a win was Prairie Center on Tuesday night, and I'm sure it's good to, you know, you're probably favored to win, but I'm sure it's good to see you score some goals.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you always wonder, you know, which team's going to show up, and you know, I thought the girls came out and they worked hard, they moved the puck well, and did a lot of nice things.
Your schedule has been pretty good during the season. I see after this one you have a weekend. You got Cloquet, and then you take on a top-ranked Duluth Marshall team.
Yeah, I think when it's all said and done, we maybe have played most of the top 10 teams in the state. So, but yeah, we play a tough schedule. We want to get these girls to where they need to be, and I think it's important to play that tough competition so that when we get down to the end of the season, it's nothing new. We've been there, we've done that, and nothing different than with Crookston and Warroad, and Eastside's a good team there too. So we're just preparing ourselves for the postseason.
3-0, they beat you in your arena, and then you mentioned it got away in the third period on you here. So what kind of things have you talked to the girls about, or they know what they have to do?
Yeah, kind of from that night was, hey, we maybe thought third period, but we maybe haven't been in that pressure scenario before, so we kind of learned from that little bit of pressure and maybe grip the stick a little bit too tight. So we just talked about that and being prepared and playing 51 minutes. It's just because it's a 2-1 game or 2-0 game or whatever, it's never over, and you got to keep playing.
About your scoring, has it been evenly distributed, or is it one person, one line doing the bulk of it now?
Yeah, we kind of switched up the lines here maybe a couple weeks ago, and just tried to light a little fire, and it seemed to work, and they've kind of meshed well together, and they've been moving the puck. So yeah, we kind of get a little bit of from everybody, but we got our top girls with Callie and Lila, and those girls kind of lead the way for us.
Well, Coach, good seeing you for the third time this regular season. Who knows how many more, but good luck tonight and then this weekend, and I'm sure we'll see you back here next week.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Brett Johnson, the head coach for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They are 7-14-1 on the year coming into tonight's game. You see the Zamboni going around. They're just the girls just had their pregame warm-ups and they're off. Let's hear from Emily Meyer. We'll do that after we come back after this short break.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Emily Meyer, the coach of the Crookston Pirates, 15 wins on the season. Is that about where you expected? Are you happy? Well, you have to be happy with that number.
Yeah, I mean, there's some games that are in that losing column that we wish we would have had them in the winning side. But I think all in all, the girls have played a really tough schedule, and seeing 15 in the wins, I mean, there's nothing to complain about.
You've been fairly fortunate during the year to be relatively healthy. You got the thumb injury with your goaltender, but she's playing, and I think all the other girls are back at full strength. It seems like that's a good time to have it all happen.
Yeah, and I think the sickness kind of hit us at the right time, where there would be only a couple of games or maybe just one game during the week, so it gave them a lot of time to rest up and recuperate. So, I mean, we've been very, very lucky that we've got most of the sickness out of the way and done with. And, I mean, coming down to the end of it, as this being our last regular season game and going into the section playoff time, I think we're really on the good foot.
The Pirates schedule, as you mentioned, a real good schedule from previous years, and I think a lot of credit to you and and Nate Lebarski really worked to get that, and it even continued as the season went on.
Yeah, it was something that, I mean, I've worked with Nate now for 2 years since he's been there, and that's always been the goal when I took this position over. And I mean, with this group of kids that is so talented, you need to put them against opponents that are really going to prepare them for what the big picture, and that's section playoffs. And I mean, we worked long and hard after last year's season and going all the way into summer and all the way into this season. So I mean, it's something that's definitely not easy. There's a lot of shifting around and a lot of dropping of teams to pick up tougher ones. So it's definitely not as easy as it may seem. And I think he did a really good job reaching out to a lot of the schools that I would make them a list and you'd just give them a call and see if they had an opening. And I mean, some of them turned us down, but I mean, they definitely have us on their radar for the next seasons coming up.
You were ranked in the top 10 for a lot of the season and played some good teams, as I said. And that sort of seems like it spurred some teams, Twin City teams particularly, that want to schedule you.
Yeah, and that's something that's definitely been the goal. I mean, getting AA schools and tougher competition and us having to do a little bit more traveling than we're used to. I mean, but the girls are always down for it. They're always excited to see some new competition and some teams that they've never played and see some of the girls that they play summer hockey with. So it's just nice that we're getting a little bit more of that recognition that these girls have worked so hard for.
6 senior players and Coral Brecken, student manager. It's their last regular season home game, and it's always a special night.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of feels in the arena tonight, just because I mean this group has really been the core to the program for the last 4 to 5 years. I mean, you had Brindley Coleman, Cassie Solheim, Morgan Nelson. Those were the 8th graders that came in when I first started coaching, and getting the chance to see all of those girls really develop and progress in the years that they've been here. It's been really something special. So it's hard for me to believe that they're already seniors, and I think it's going to be a tough one for me as their coach as well, because I mean they've really left their mark on this program, and they've really left it better than when they found it.
Well, hopefully they have 2 games left, and after tonight's game, and both in your arena in the section tournament. Thief River stands in your way tonight, and you've beaten them twice, but they played you tough. 3-0, you beat them at their place, and then you blew it open in the third period here.
Yeah, and I mean, even playing Detroit Lakes on Tuesday night in Mayville, I mean, I think that really lit a spark, and we're hoping that we can carry that goal scoring into today, because Thief River is a fast and physical team. And I mean, they got another big goaltender that we got to really get around and make sure that we make move and shoot the puck with a purpose. And so I know they're not going to be easy. We can't go out there thinking that we have them beat, because I mean, beating them 3 times, beating any team 3 times it's always a tough feat, because if you underestimate them, then they can really outskate you and outplay you. So we got to make sure that we started off strong, and I know that these girls are really going to play their hearts out for their seniors, and especially those seniors tonight.
Yeah, you might see them again. So it could be a 4-pack for you this year with them. Hopefully tonight goes well for you, Coach. Best of luck.
Yes, thanks, Frank.
That is Emily Meyer, the head coach of the Crookston Pirate Girls Hockey team, and they're getting ready to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers here on KROX Video, KROX TV, if you so do. I enjoy sort of almost like being there. It's good pictures, and sit in your little chair and have your favorite beverage and sandwich or whatever, and then watch Pirate Sports. Tonight on our radio, we have UMC basketball. That's underway. The women's game is underway. Is it both of them over there? Tyler and Chris are over there. And they have the women's game on now, and that'll be followed by the UMC men. They're on the KRX radio, and we're on the video stream. Glad to have you along. I was going to give the start. Why don't we take a little break here? And, well, no, I'll do the starting lineups. We'll do the starting lineups for you. It's brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Mike and Jen Nelson there at Napa. And for all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine in Crookston. They have what you need. Make sure your battery will start the first time every time. And it will if you have a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for cars, trucks, RVs, snowmobiles, ATVs. Starting lineups brought to you before each local game we carry on KROX from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, head coach is Brett Johnson. He's assisted by Bob Hewitt and Matt Knutson. 7-14-1 on the year. In goal, they have 2 freshman goalies, and they've been rotating them pretty much during the year. McKenna Carr is a freshman. She'll start in goal for the Prowlers. She has a 2-8 record, 3.69 goals against, .876 goals against average, or save percentage. They'll start Callie Knutson from Red Lake Falls. She's a junior in goal, their leading scorer, 13 goals, 10 assists. At the wings, 2 seniors, Julia Rude and Cora Sorter. Second unit out will be the 8th grader, Parker Olsenowski. She's a Helllock girl. She Helllock co-ops with Thief River Falls and girls hockey, as does Red Lake Falls. Alex Sawatsky, a freshman, and Lila Gallagher, a freshman, is at the wings. For a third line will be Miley Cota, a sophomore, with Lori Mossestead, a sophomore, at a wing, and Addison Lindgren, an 8th grader. Defensively, they have Quinlan Kenfield, a senior, with Grace Knutson, an 8th grader, pair of Red Lake Falls girls. Marley Anderson, an 8th grader, and Camille Berra, a senior. And then the 5th, they rotate a 5th defenseman, Ava Seeger, an 8th grader, and also dress Addison Broading, an 8th grader, and Faith Hartman is the freshman backup goalie. For the Crookston Pirates, in goal will be Campbell Frigge, a junior. Campbell, 21 games this year, 14-6-1 record when she's in goal, 1.48 goals against average in 5 shutouts, and a .919 goal, save percentage. Jocelyn Fieldline usually starts there. She's an 8th grader with Taylor Field, a sophomore, her sister, at a wing, and Brindley Coleman, a senior. Cassie Solheim, a senior, centers Brecken Tull, a senior, and Addie Fee, a junior. Addie's the leading scorer for the Pirates, 12 goals and 8 assists. Emma LaPlante, the sophomore, centers 2 juniors on a 3rd unit, Kaylee Clausen and Parker Strand. For defensively, the Pirates rotate the 4. They have Ashlyn Bailey, a sophomore, paired with Morgan Nelson, a senior, and Reese Swanson, a senior, paired with Adley Vignes, an 8th grader. Also dressed for Crookston will be Logan Brecken, a sophomore, Emmy Trosted, a junior, Ava Martin, a sophomore, Natalie Naravez, a senior, and Shia Brunette, an 8th grader. And the backup goaltender tonight is Maddie Abrams, a freshman for the Pirates. They'll start, I believe tonight, they'll start the freshman Coleman, Solheim, Tall, and then Nelson and Swanson on defense. They'll start the 5 seniors. Natalie Naravez is the other senior. And then Coral Brecken is a senior as well, and she is the one of the student managers. They're introducing, as you can see there, it's, I was told Miss Seaver wasn't going to dress, but number 20 out there. Pirate Sisters night as well. But I guess well, we'll take, well, you see the fashion notes there. The Pirates in white with the blue breezers, blue helmets, blue and gold trim. Thief River Falls in the Prowler blue with some yellow or gold helmets, blue, the blue breezers, and they got gold and white stripes around there as well. It's Brecken Tull coming out there. Right now it's Morgan Nelson coming. What? Boy, I'm really confused here. Is number 12? That's not Natalie Longoria. It's Natalie Narvez. Corky. Okay, we'll take a break. Be back. Start of the game, we promise, coming up after this.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Well, the referees, you can see them down there. They're Kurt Larson is the one right down here, and the other one is Trevor George. You know, I hadn't seen Trevor, but Tuesday night at Mayville, he was one of the referees there as well. But he's here tonight with Kurt Larson, and Brett Stoliker of Crookston is the linesman. Well, they take off their helmets. Takes the gals a little time to put them back on, but they're around their goaltenders, ready to get that last second encouragement and holler to the Prowlers, and we'll have a Pirates will come quickly here. Okay. Kelly Knutson will be facing off with, well, it's not the, oh, that's right. They're going to start the 5 seniors here. So it'll be Coleman, Solheim, Tull up front, and Nelson and Swanson on D. Tull's going to take the face-off, steps in. Here we go. Puck dropped, and it's at the Crookston blue line. Pirates have it. It's Morgan Nelson. Nelson in the Prowler zone, ridden off the play. It's behind the Prowler net. Getting there is Barra. This is Camille Barra, big, tall, fresh, or a senior. Here's a shot from the point, keeping it in with the Pirates is, well, the Pirates. Here back to the point, Cassie Solheim winds up a shot way wide. Getting after it there is Natalie Narvez. The other senior jumped out. Now here comes Thief River Falls back. At Marley Anderson. Got it up, racing for the puck is Knutson, but nice back checking by Reese Swanson. Swanson to Nelson. Morgan couldn't get it out, kept in, but now it's out by Tull up to Nelson. Morgan again at the Prowler blue line. Dumped it in, and now the Pirates change up. Here comes Thief River Falls out. Pass knocked down by Jocelyn. And the puck is field off Coleman into the players' box area. We played a minute 4. No score. Crookston and Thief River Falls Girls Hockey. Last game of the regular season for the Pirates. Prowlers have 2 this weekend up in the Duluth area. Here's Crookston coming away with a Taylor Field. She goes back. Now she comes across, and Vignes gets it to Coleman. Coleman and drops it. Here's Jocelyn Field. Her shot was blocked, and the Prowlers come back with it. Trying a pass to off the board to herself was Gallagher, but Vignes there to pick it off. Here's Jocelyn Field. She thought about passing to her sister there, and then she did, and then she lost the puck, got it back. Pirates back to the point. Bailey. Ashlyn Bailey, a shot knocked down in front, and Coleman couldn't find the puck. The rebound came out there. Here's Vignes keeping it in. Natalie Vignes, an 8th grader, number 18 there. Well, she played a strong game at the blue line. Didn't give up the blue line hardly at all against Detroit Lakes. Here's Tull. She put it in at the blue line, and now it's back at their own blue line. This is Morgan Nelson. Pass to Fee at center. Fee tried to pass, then gets it herself, keeps it in the Prowler zone, looks across, hard pass. Here's Swanson, back at the blue line to Nelson. Morgan Nelson, a shot, that goes wide. Pirates have to hit that net. The Prowlers put along the boards. They'll race for the puck. Nelson will have to play it. And that's Marley Anderson quickly trying to catch up with her. Prowlers trying to get control in Crookston zone. Cassie Solheim skates it out, knocked off her stick. Swanson back in her own zone. Here's Swanson up to Tull. Brecken couldn't quite catch the pass. It's knocked back in the Crookston zone. Callie Knutson will get there first. Knutson in front, the Prowlers. Ruud, her shot, I'm not sure if it got on net or not. There's a shot. That one did get on net, and Friggy steers it to the side. And behind her own net is Morgan Nelson to Fee. Fee just, well, she wanted to get off the ice, I guess. They wave off icing. Pirates change up. Back in her own zone is Berra. Here's Yogi's long pass. That's off the mark, and it's back in the Thief River Falls blue line. Now Sorter, pass too far. Bailey there, her pass knocked down, comes back to her. She gives it up. Here comes Emma LaPlante. Sophomore, cuts to the middle, tries a shot, sticked away by Carr. Now in the Prowler corner, the puck is ricocheted, comes out in front. A backhander by Strand was on, but the Prowlers come back. And Crookston's not going to give up much ground. Now it's tipped into the Pirate zone. Back is LaPlante to Bailey. Her pass knocked down, gets it back, sends it in the Prowler zone. Thief River Falls goes back for it. This is Kenfield. She's behind her net, and Clausen's right on her, tying her up. Now they move the puck. Kenfield puts it up the boards. Bailey there to keep it in the corner. But Thief River Falls has it, and they're going to try to, just like everybody else does, try to skate it out. Stick handle the way out instead of passing. Here's Reese Swanson, keeps it in the Prowler zone. Field, Jocelyn to Coleman, has it knocked away. Prowlers will turn around the other way. Here's Thief River Falls, is Gallagher. She has 13 goals in the season. She has it knocked away nicely by Vignes. Puck's tipped, it's the Pirates with it, Swanson. Reese on the move, captain of the Pirates. Senior right circle, shot right on. Carr makes the glove save, and we'll have a face-off to the right of McKenna Carr, freshman goaltender. Big, tall girl, takes up some space. We've seen a lot of tall goaltenders this year.
That's the trend now, Frank. It's now they want height instead of...
Here's Taylor Field off the face-off shot over the net. It's tipped back toward the Crookston zone. Vignes back there. Puts it off the boards, and Coleman steered it, directed it, and they're going to call offside. Brindley was a little off. Face-off will come, they're going to call icing. Face-off back in the Crookston zone. Solheim out with Tall and Fee. Defensively, Crookston have Bailey and Nelson. Here's a shot by the Prowlers, and that was tipped by the defenseman. Fee in her own zone, along the boards, being muscled by Knutson, who takes her down. And it's still there at the Pirate blue line. Solheim digs it out, right into traffic. Cassie goes and has it knocked away. Fee picks it up, gets away from traffic, crosses in the zone, made one move, and then knocked it in the Prowler corner. Back there's Knut. This is Bear up on the point, kept in nicely by Morgan Nelson to Fee. Makes a move, a shot right on, saved by Carr. 11 minutes and 6 seconds to go on period number 1. No score. Crookston and the Prowlers. Crookston has 4 shots to 1 for Thief River Falls thus far. Puck is dropped, comes back to the point. Morgan Nelson gives it back to LaPlante. Emma trying to go for the net, lost it though on the Prowlers. Now they try to come out. Pass over and picked off by Bailey. She tried to move, knocked away. Puck in the zone, backhanded by Clausen. Not very deep though on the Prowlers now. Will try to get it out of the zone, but Morgan Nelson hangs, and now the puck comes to Bailey. She has to wait. Teammates get on side, and then she had it knocked away from her. Here's the Prowlers. Their pass errant went. Now here's Clausen to Strand. Parker Strand behind her back goes to LaPlante. It's knocked away, and Thief River Falls sends it high in the air, and that'll be icing on the Prowlers. 10:19 to go, period number 1. It's no score.
I give the credit a lot to the Prowlers there for getting in those shooting lanes and really just gumming up any offensive pressure the Pirates are trying to put on. They can't get many shots on because they're breaking up the plays.
Here's the puck dropped, and Taylor Field back to Vignes. Her shot off the skate of the defenseman Barron, almost on net, just wide. Here's keeping it in. Swanson missed it, and here's Taylor Field coming back out to center ice. Works her way back in the Prowler zone. Dumps it in the corner, goes after it. Field, the sophomore. She's wheeling and dealing. Here's Taylor, leaves it for Swanson. Right circle, puts it in front. Coleman didn't see it or can't get to it. Here's Taylor Field from the point. Let her go. Here she goes, gets a little deeper in, then takes a shot deflected away. Coleman on the far boards. Back to Swanson. Tough pass in short space there, but Swanson dumps in the corner to Taylor Field. Gets it to Coleman. She tried to move between the Prowlers, knock it out of the zone. Reese Swanson, she turns around, and, well, now they're offside. A little too much whirly-derbying there, or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, Reese had to make a move because the player was off, and then the player in front of Reese didn't see that player was off behind her, so just kind of an awkward play there.
Prowlers in their own zone, and Crookston keeps it in. Solheim battling with Tull, comes back to the point. Nelson goes across to Bailey. She'll snap a shot. Pad saved by a Carr. Now Tull try to get it in front. Tull does it again to Fee. Well, just too far for Fee behind. And looking out of their zone is Rude. Rude got it, but the Pirates back with it. Tall to Solheim, lost it off Pirates. It's like a hot potato, this puck. Now Fee has it. She makes one move, cuts back to the middle, and her shot blocked by a defenseman. Here's Bailey at the point. Bailey in the corner. Here's a quick shot by Tall. Knocked away. And the Prowlers fire it down. It's off Bailey's stick, so no icing. And the Prowlers will both teams will be able to change up here. Pirates going short shifts here, which is a good thing. Here's a long pass up to Clausen, to Strand. Strand, they lost it, dumps it in the Crookston zone. And now the Pirates. Here's Bailey coming out. Bailey got by one. Now she lost it, but to Strand, she lost it. And now it's LaPlante. She had it knocked away. And offside, they're calling a penalty here on Thief Falls.
Cross check.
cross check on Marley Anderson, an 8th grader. Boy, she's a big, tall 8th grader.
Looks probably taller than me on their skates.
9:02 mark of the 7:58 to go in the first period. Crookston first power play of the game. Crookston with the puck. LaPlante to Clausen. Back to LaPlante from behind the net. Centered it in front. Strand couldn't get to it. Here's Swanson at the point. Across to Vignes. Right circle. She tried a shot. That was blocked. In the corner. Behind the net is LaPlante. In front. Oh, and Strand couldn't get it. But here's Vignes. A shot. Hit the crossbar and popped out. Puck set back. Crookston back for it. This is Swanson. Over to Strand. Strand in that down in the near corner. Bounces it back, not far enough to Vignes, but Vignes keeps it in for a second. Prowlers get it to center. Gallagher. She's in the, fires it, knocked down by Vignes. Here's Swanson. No, she's tripped up by Knutson. Should have been another call, but Pirates have one on a power play already. Coming in is LaPlante. LaPlante now. She's behind the Prowler net. Still battling there. Got it across to Taylor Field. Taylor Field backhanded toward the net. Field with it right in front. A shot and saved by Carr. 41 seconds to go on the Crookston power play. 6:38 to go in the first period for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Your scoreboard update shows 0-0. Thief River Falls won the JV game 4-2. Here's the puck drop, knocked down by Bailey, but it was a high stick. She left it there, and Knutson picks it up. She can't get by Bailey, but Knutson dumps it in. Morgan Nelson back quickly up the boards on this near side. Field goes back up to Coleman. Brindley Coleman now across, missed both fields. And here's Bailey trailing, carries it in. Bailey right circle with it now. Bailey still looks behind the net. She goes. Here's Coleman in front. Shot blocked by Carr. Jocelyn Field leaves it for Sister Taylor behind the Crookston net, or behind the Thief River Falls net. As Coleman goes to the Jocelyn Field. Jocelyn with it now. Prowlers back at full strength. Field cuts back the side. Now back to Nelson on the point. Nelson shot tipped and just wide by Coleman. Puck Prowlers are tied up by Crookston behind Thief River Falls net. Dug out by the Prowlers, Callie Knutson, taken away by Field. Jocelyn Field a shot, blocked by Carr. It's behind the Crookston net, or Thief River Falls net. Here's Bailey, and she lost it outside, has to retreat a bit. Now she sends it over. She's in a little trouble, sends it over to Field. Jocelyn Field, center ice, goes to Taylor. Taylor in the slot area, try to pass up to Fee, breaking for the net, too far. And the Prowlers send it back to the Crookston blue line. Vignes gets there quickly and knocks it down. Now she battles there with Olsenowski. Puck comes loose. Sawatsky, she'll take a shot, gloved by Pirate goaltender Campbell Friggy. Her second save of the period. 8-2, Crookston's outshot Thief River Falls, but no score. Olsenowski takes the draw with Cassie Solheim. Solheim wins it back in the corner to Swanson. Reese turns to get away from Sawatsky and then goes the other way to Tull. Tull, now she doesn't have it. The Pirates, here's out by Vignes. Here's to Cassie Solheim to Swanson. She runs into Fee. Now Swanson comes a shot, hits the pipe, and it's down. And Fee couldn't get to it. And Carr, the puck hit the pipe to her left side and came straight down. And didn't go in.
That's 2 pipes now the Pirates have hit. So they're starting to get a little better feel for the offensive zone and getting some better chances.
Solheim taking the draw for Crookston. It's won by the Prowlers, though. Crookston will pick up the puck. Fee Fee backhands behind the net to Tull in front to Solheim, and Cassie's shot was, I think they got a stick on there, it wasn't very strong, and Carr was able to grab it.
I like the play below the goal line, though, going kind of north-south there. I read your article for the game in Mayville, and it seems like they did that pretty well.
Yes, they did. Here's Thief River Falls shot or pass, went way off the mark, icing on the Prowlers. 4:11 to go, first period. 0-0, Crookston and Thief River Falls. Crookston's outshot them 10-2, but it's the 0-0 that's the counter. LaPlante waits for defense to get in place, steps in the circle, gets the draw. Emma with it behind the net, looking in front. Now she circles back, leaves it for Vignes. Vignes pass, that hits Thief River Falls, bounces back out to center. Swanson there. She tried to get it over to Strand. Parker has it. She's in the zone. Parker makes a nice move once, then twice back to Vignes now. The other defenseman was changing, so dumped in. And Thief River Falls gets control. They can't get it out. Vignes was pinching up, lays the puck there. LaPlante picks it, turns and shoots wide. Strand behind the net, tried to bring it in front, couldn't, knocked away, goes back to the point to Nelson. Morgan dumps it in the corner. Here's the Pirates in front, nobody there. Here's a backhander in front, the goaltender's down, and Strand couldn't get the puck in the open net there. Here's the Pirates again, they center it in front, and backhanded by Clausen wide. Now the Pirates putting on good pressure here. Kept in by Bailey. Ashland puts it right through the crease. And again, no Pirate was there to slap her. Here's Strand. Parker lost it, and the Prowlers come out. Bank it. Back at their own blue line as Morgan Nelson turns around. The Prowlers changing. Here comes Nelson over to Jocelyn Field. Back in front, and going for the net was Coleman, and it was blocked by Carr. Wow. Good passing there by the Pirates, and good goaltending by McKenna Carr to keep it 0-0.
Yeah, and a quick whistle helps out the Prowlers a little bit there as well. But either way, that's even though the puck didn't find the back of the net, the Pirate bench has to be pretty happy with that play.
Face off, Thief River Falls, Kenfield along the boards, comes out center ice. Bailey over to Nelson. Teammates are on side. She gives it to Jocelyn Field. She tries to cut to the middle, taken away by Knutson. Here's Callie Knutson coming, and she's gets by one, takes a shot, saved by Friggy, and the Pirates looking to get out. Here's Taylor Field at center, cuts to the middle, goes over to Coleman, breezing in. Here's Brindley, a shot right on Carr, the glove save, off her glove anyway. In the corner, here's Knutson trying to come out again. Oh, no, that's not Knutson, but dumped in by Thief River Falls. That was Kenfield. Here's Taylor Field at the Prowler blue line. Tried to get it to Fee, couldn't do it. It's out to center. Here's Bailey rushing for it. Kept it in, but the Prowlers have it back. And skating up for Thief River Falls is Anderson. She centers. What do we got? We got a penalty coming up. Looks like another cross check. And guess who? Anderson again. Yep, 2 cross-checking penalties, and Marley Anderson. 15:23 mark, 1:37 to go. In the first period, Crookston no score, but they're on the power play to finish the period, unless they score. Prowlers bang the boards, can't get it out, kept in by Swanson. Swanson at the blue line, comes to the near side to Vignes. Pirates in front, Vignes carries it. She's behind the net in front, centered it right on a Prowler stick though. And the Prowlers get it out. Back is Tall to Swanson. Swanson in the Prowler zone. Carries it along the boards, backhanded, but then out by the Prowlers. Here's Vignes. Vignes goes to Tall. Tall dumps it in the far corner of the Prowler zone. Over there is Kenfield. She tried to get it out, kept in by Swanson. Here's a shot, goes wide. Dumped in the corners behind the Prowler net. Here's Cassie Solheim. She has Fee in front looking for her. Fee can't get her stick on it. She had 3 Prowlers around her in front. Here's Vignes, 40 seconds to go in the period. Pirates, no score here. On a power play, though. Here's Cassie Solheim. She's in the left circle, put it in front. Tull trying to get there and put a backhander wide, and the Prowlers. Puck ricochets off. The board's kept in by Swanson on the point. Reese Swanson now, she fires the shot. Carr the save, puck in front, and the Prowlers get it and send it down ice. That'll probably do the period here. 13 seconds to go. The Pirates back in their own zone. Here's Emma LaPlante. Emma, 7 seconds to go. Up to Clausen. Here's going in on the backhander is LaPlante in front. A shot. Oh! Did Carr come up with that or did it go in?
I believe she came up with the save.
I don't know. The referee was blowing. It might have went in. He was waving it off anyway, so that usually.
Yeah, I guess that would have probably went in. Either way, Pirates don't score and end this period scoreless.
It is. Not for lack of trying for Crookston as they dominated that first period. Didn't give Thief River Falls hardly any offensive zone. Pirates on senior night are usually, this is where the Pirates are though. 0-0.
They have a reason they start slow, yeah.
Yep, they do. They've outscored their opponents in the first period 18-14. But you get to the second period, they've outscored their opponents 26-12. In the third period, they've outscored them 30-17. So the best for the Pirates historically this season is coming up. Well, we got, as you can see there, a lot of little mites out there. Pirate girls stay out here on their knees at the 2 blue lines. And we have Danielle Sylvester. She is coaching down there, and she's got them out there, and they're going to have a little game. So we'll take a break and come back, and we'll go over the scoring, which won't take long, and then we'll have the saves and stuff like that. But after one period of play, Crookston and Thief River Falls, no score. After one period of play, back to the CSC coming up in a bit.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Well, you can see the mites Mighty Mites are down there playing. 8 of them, 4 white against 4 black down there. I think the black has the edge, but they're having fun playing in the big rink where they watch there's boys and girls down there, and they watch their Pirate girls team play. And the boys, I'm sure, watch both the boys and girls. They all watch Pirate when they can. But so it's always good to see the youth there. And we have figure skating between the second and third period. And then on senior night, they're doing that after the game. So full night here at the Crookston Sports Center. 0-0 after 1. Thief River Falls had the only 2 penalties of the period. They were both on Marley Anderson. Both were for cross-checking. She still has 23 seconds to serve on her second penalty when we start the second period. No scoring, as I said. Crookston hit a couple pipes. Brecken Tull had an outstanding opportunity. I think it was Cassie Solheim got the puck on goal and the rebound there, and Brecken was sort of tied up there and just couldn't reach the puck, but she did have an open net and just couldn't. Prowlers did a good job of covering her in front. Crookston did put 15 shots on goal. That's how many saves McKenna Carr had, while Thief River Falls managed 3 saves for Friggy, 15 for Carr, 15-3. Crookston outshoots the Prowlers. Pirates put 71 shots on goal last night. On goal. Not all the ones they missed, too, but they dominated Detroit Lakes, and they've dominated this first period here. And hopefully the scoring touch comes back from after scoring 7 last night. I believe that's tied for the most they've scored in a game. Crookston, they're done after tonight in the regular season. The Pirates will, the Section 8A girls coaches will seed on Monday. And if I was betting here, I would say, Crookston or Warroad, I'm not going to say anything there.
One's...
Crookston Warroad will be 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which way, no idea.
Mm-hmm.
3, I would go with East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls 4, unless the Prowlers pull off an upset here tonight. But Thief River Falls, or East Grand Forks beat Thief, I think, 4-3, and then they tied 1-1. So I'd have to go by the scores there, and I'd go Thief River Falls 3, or 4. East Grand Forks 3, Thief River Falls 4, Detroit Lakes 5, and International Falls 6. So on Thursday next week, after the coaches seed, we'll have the quarterfinals, which is just 2 games. There's only 6 in the section, so it's just 2 games. And that'll be the number 6 seed, International Falls, will be at the 3 seed, and that let's say East Grand Forks or Thief.
Mm-hmm.
And then Detroit Lakes, they will be at either East Grand Forks or Thief. And then Crookston and Warroad will get first round byes. So then the semifinals are a week from Saturday here at the Crookston Sports Center. The first game is at 2 o'clock. The second game is at 4:30. So the first game is the number 1 seed. If they make it through, they'll play the early game. And then the other one will be after. Then the Section 8A championship will be 2 weeks from tonight.
Oh, okay.
Here at the Crookston Sports Center. At 7 o'clock, the championship game. So that's what's going. And the winner of that week from Thursday night, they will be going to the Minnesota State Class A Girls Hockey Tournament. Pirates have been there twice. Back to back. It's back when the Marley and her sister, Wheelhouse Girls, Lexi Wong and Danielle Person then.
At the time, yeah.
It's Danielle Sylvester now. She married a boys hockey player for the Pirates. And many more on that. It was Shannon Kaiser, and some of those really a couple years of tremendous hockey.
Oh yeah, it was right in my heyday. I was like, I think my 7th, 8th grade years when they went down, and then the following years, Crookston was still in the section championship pretty much every year. It was some great hockey then. I believe they lost in overtime to Warroad here in the section championship. I'm pretty sure, and I think that was like 2011, my junior year, and that was heartbreak because they lost.
Yeah.
But
That was one of the Marvin girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then she went, after she scored the goal, she went right to the Pirate student section, jumped on the glass.
And I was there. Yeah, that was fun. Actually, it really wasn't. I was pretty upset. But either way, no, it's just been good to see the Pirates back in the section championships. And I'm really hoping that, maybe this year might be the year. I don't want to jinx anything if you believe in that. But, I would actually be able to go see the games. Well, I'd do them with you, Frank, and call the games. That'll be exciting. All the state tournaments that Crookston's been in my lifetime, I never got to go. So,
oh, wow.
Better late than never.
It'd be, yeah, that's right. So, state tournament down in the XL Energy Center, the first rounds. And that's Warroad's tasted that many, many times.
Yes.
And the rest of the teams, Thief River's been there not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Crookston a couple times. East Grand Forks. I
don't know if their girls have been down there.
I don't know.
Their boys obviously have won state back-to-back years.
Yeah.
That was 2014-15, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure the girls at East Grand Forks have been down there, but they could have been.
Maybe, yeah. They definitely had some good teams.
Yeah.
So.
And Warroad has dominated it, so not many squeak in down there.
Yes.
In Roseau, they play they opt up to Class AA, so they're... Some people back at the time said that was to get away from Warroad, but Roseau, they got a good girls and boys hockey program, of course. And Roseau, they could be a factor in Section 8 AA.
Yeah.
Along with Moorhead. Well, Moorhead will be the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And Brainerd and some of those teams that'll be a tough section to get out as well. Well, the young man on the Zamboni, he's got about, I'd say, 3 rounds left to go, and his job will be done for another period here. It's not too bad a fan base, good student body over there, a Pirate student body, so it's good to have that excitement, school pride and all that for both schools. Thief River Falls fans are here, and a good number, see across the way, a few I recognize. And we'll take another break. We have Pirate wrestling going on tonight. They're in Greenbush, and they're wrestling against Badger Greenbush Middle River. And actually, they've already wrestled Badger Greenbush Middle River, and it was 66-16. BGMR beat Crookston. Pirates are wrestling Roseau now. UMC basketball out at the Lee Soccer. In women's basketball, St. Cloud State beat UMC women 75-60. Both St. Cloud teams are very tough, and now the men are playing St. Cloud State. In 7th and 8th grade boys basketball, Crookston was over at Grand Forks Valley, and Valley thumped them twice. 7th grade, Valley won 38-15 over Crookston. 8th grade, Valley won 67-18. And 7th and 8th grade girls basketball combined, they beat Grand Forks Valley 33-23. Other girls hockey tonight, East Grand Forks is at Detroit Lakes, and North Shore is playing at International Falls. Boys hockey, some good games going on. Grand Forks Red River at East Grand Forks, that'll be a tough one. International Falls is up at Hallock tonight. Mayville Portland's boys team is at Bagley. Detroit Lakes boys are playing at St. Cloud Cathedral. Lake of the Woods at Park Rapids. Moorhead at Roseau. Big Section 8 AA game in St. Cloud at Bemidji. A lot of basketball, girls, Purtle Beltrami at Goodridge, Grigla, Stephen Argyle at Warren. Norman County East at Winnimac. Kitson County Central at Red Lake County Central. Foston at Ada. Lake Park Audubon at Bagley, and some of the games that are going on. Boys basketball, Monoman Wobbins at Climax Fisher. Red Lake County ranked, what are they, 7th or 8th in the state? They're at Clearbrook Gonvick. Park Christian at Fertile Beltrami, what are they, 4th in the state?
They were, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming up about a week from, I think it's a week from Saturday. Fertile Beltrami goes to Cherry, plays the number 1 team in Class A with that Zuma kid that's going to the Gophers. So that's some of the action that's going on around the area, and we'll, of course, have all the scores coming up as it goes throughout the night here on KROXAM.com. Click on the sports page. Go to Thursday sports page, and you'll find all the scores. You'll find the schedules for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on there as well. Or if you want to glance at the past scores this week, that'll be on there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as well. Keep you covered here on KROX Radio, KROX Video, and we stream on the radio side. We stream all over the world. And same thing with our video stream. They could be watching in Japan for all I know. I should mention, I didn't get the call, but KROX, my wife got a call from Mr. Maves, and from Wisconsin. And I can't remember his first name, I apologize. But he called and wanted to know if Frank Fee came in very often. She said, no, not very often. But he wanted to say how much he appreciated us carrying the games. He's the grandfather of Parker Strand of who's Mayville. So
that's great.
I hope they're watching tonight, and if you are, welcome to the broadcast, and glad we could be of service to some of these grandparents and even parents that have something else going on that they can watch it, and you can watch it when you get home too, because it
stays on there. Yep.
So you can click on it and get the games passed if you want. So
yeah, it's like the the website first. When you started that up, it was it's been such a great thing for the community, and now the video stream I think is the same thing. People are just really appreciate it, and we're happy to help and be a service to the community.
Absolutely, it's became a monster though. I'll tell you that.
You're telling me, Frank.
Yeah. And I only deal with it when I'm on the air. So, but we're proud of what we started and proud of where we are with the KROX radio platforms. Well, let's take a final break here and be back again. Crookston will have a 23-second power play when you start the second period. After 1, even though the Pirates outshot Thief River Falls 15-3, it's 0-0 score. Back to the Crookston Sports Center. More girls hockey coming up after these words.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Well, you can hear Adrienne Winger's pep band over there playing the Pirates school song.
You know, it's a pretty small pep band for at least when I was back in school, but they sound pretty good.
They do.
I'll give them credit. Love to see it. And it's always it's just it's a better atmosphere in the bands here.
It is. The Crookston Mites played Thief River Falls in the other rink, so some of those parents, Thief River Falls might have hung around here, and boys might, Crookston's parents, because it looks a little bigger crowd now.
It does. You know, now that you mention that, it really does.
It's growing as we speak. Student body, I don't know what they're doing. But here we go. Cassie Solheim on the draw. Pirates still short power play. Here's Vignes. Comes up to Solheim, picked off by the Prowlers and knocked back by Kenfield, but it's Swanson. Here's Reese. Looking, comes across to Fee. Oh, she was going to make a move to her backhand, but fanned on it. Now she fans on it again. I think the puck's sticking on her. Here's Tall. Tall to Fee. Right circle. Takes a shot, and it creased off the side of the net. Both teams at full strength now. And the Prowlers center down ice, but Reese Swanson touched the puck, so no icing. Vignes back, the 8th grade defenseman. Leaves it for the senior Swanson. Goes over to Tall. Try to get it to Fee, knocked down. Tall trailing to Fee. Here's Fee in the Prowler zone. Sends it across to Solheim. Tries to backhand it to Fee in front. Oh, and just through the crease. And stuck away by the Prowlers. Here's Thief River Falls. Playing behind the Prowlers, or Pirates, was Sawatsky. She tried to center it, and it went off a Pirate stick right back at the goaltender, Friggi, who had to grab it.
Yeah, came off a line change there and got behind the defense and had a good opportunity there. Luckily, again, the Pirates able to fend that one off.
Jocelyn Field taking the draw against Olsenowski, a couple of 8th graders. They tie up, and the Pirates, Coleman knocked it. Here's Taylor Field, got it out of the zone, puts it off the boards to herself. She got it in the Thief River Falls zone. Coleman going after it, uses her speed. Taylor Field has speed as well. And the Prowlers try to dump it out. Kept in by Morgan Nelson. Here's Barra, Camille Barra. And the kept in by the Pirates, Gallagher for Thief River Falls to Anderson. Here's Marley Anderson. She's at center, knocked away. Jocelyn Field has her. Got a penalty coming up, I think, on Taylor Field. And he's going to call tripping. So Taylor Field's first penalty of the game on the Pirates, and they'll be shorthanded here for a couple minutes once the Prowlers score. Comes at the minute 43 mark of the second period. Taylor's had a few penalties. Pirates control. That's her 10th penalty of the season. Here's Thief River Falls back to the point. Shot tipped in front. Now it comes back to the point. A shot on. Stick saved by Friggy in the corner. Thief River Falls playing a little weave off in the corner. Knutson comes back to the point off the stick of Kenfield. She has to go back, puts it toward net. Tipped high in the air by Bailey off in the corner. Knutson. Kelly Knutson for Thief River Falls. Takes a shot, hit the stick of Jocelyn Field. Knutson still with it behind the Crookston net. Back to the far point. Quinfield with it. She goes to Kenfield, or to Knutson. Back to Kenfield. Right circle shot. Glove saved by Friggy, and the Pirates able to clear it out to center. Turning there is Grace Knutson. Gave it to Bailey. Bailey put it in just inside the Prowler blue line. Here's a pass picked off by Morgan Nelson. She tried to go to Coleman, knocked away. Morgan Nelson is there up the boards. Pirates get control and send her down ice. That's exactly what Morgan Nelson did. I guess all I have to do is ask. Back for it is Kenfield. She lays it for Marley Anderson. Anderson, as you can see, a big tall girl. She's in the Crookston zone, works to the middle. Nice move there, then lost it. Swanson knocked it away. Clausen left it for Swanson. Swanson dumps it back in the Thief River Falls zone. And back for it is Kenfield. On her is LaPlante. They tie up in the corner. Still battling. Now it comes on the sideboards here down below us at Thief River Falls. Coda. Miley Coda up to Lindgren. I think this is the first time I've seen the third line out for Thief River Falls. Here's Vignes now. Pirates at full strength. Vignes in her own zone. Tied up by Knutson. Now dug out by LaPlante. Emma behind. Oh, she lost the puck. The puck is sticking here. And Crookston seems the bearer of that. Here, a nice pass by Vignes to Clausen. Her pass tipped away. Tried to get it over to Taylor Field, who's out there. And it's pushed back in the Crookston zone. Swanson back there. Now goes over to Vignes, a little off the mark. Dumped in by Thief River. Vignes gets away and comes out to, it's off the Thief River Falls defenseman, Grace Knutson. Tull will get there. Well, she didn't get there first. Her and Grace Knutson, 3 Pirates behind the net. And Callie Knutson, she's in the corner. And they call a penalty on Thief River Falls on Crookston. Brecken Tull, oh my gosh. Brecken Tull's taking her first penalty of the year.
Really?
There goes the, what trophy is that? 441 mark. Brecken Tull. Shot from the point, knocked down by Bailey. Hooking Paul. Here's a shot from the slot in front, and good save by Friggy. The Prowlers had 2 that were knocking on the door in front, but Friggy stopped Lindgren. Well, this game, that's the closest they've come, really. Here back at the point, the Prowlers keeping it in. Anderson goes across, shot by Kenfield, gloved by Friggy. So Jocelyn Field and Coleman come out now. Try to kill this off. Kelly Knutson, she's back out there on the face-off, tied up, dug out by Gallagher. Tried to come in front, her shot was knocked down. Goes to the far boards, Kenfield. She's behind the Crookston net, circles around, looks back at the point, off the mark for Anderson. Here's a race for the puck, Brindley Coleman. I think she has Anderson beat. She does, she goes in the corner. Coleman still battling there with 2 Prowlers behind the net. Dug out by the Prowlers and up to Callie Knutson in her own zone. Knutson carries it. Knutson, she has it knocked down. Trailing was Gallagher. They put it in front, tipped away, and Coleman now. She sends it down ice, and 15, Kelly Knutson's going to get called, a slashing call.
Two and two. So 4 total. 2 minutes for a slash, 2 for unsportsmanlike.
So slashing on Knutson, then she gets an unsportsmanlike penalty. And the Pirates will have, in 50 seconds, they'll have 3 minutes and 10-second power play. Here's the puck drop, controlled by Taylor Field. Field goes over to Vignes. Right circle back to Field. Let her go. She does, and it's tipped by Carr. Now Thief River Falls out of their own zone. Center ice. Good working there with the puck by Grace Knutson, Kelly's sister. Vignes got it out. Up to Strand. Parker Strand coming in. Parker along the boards. Oh, she didn't get quite back enough to Vignes, and Prowler's able to get it to center ice. Here's a race for the puck. Morgan Nelson there to try to rub off Rude. And now the Prowlers keep it in. Crookston, 5 seconds will be on the power play. The Prowlers have it in the Crookston zone though. Now here's Nelson. Tull comes out of the penalty box. Pirates have a 3-minute power play now. Oh, a bad pass there by the Pirates. Shot taken by Miley Coda, and Crookston will change up. Face-off will be to the Pirates' left side. We got Solheim out with Fee and Tall. Swanson and Bailey on defense. Cassie Solheim wins the face-off. Bailey has it. She looks to break out, comes to Tall, try to get it to Fee. Fee knocks it down, but the Prowlers get it, and now it's a battle along the boards. Tall battling there, dished it off. Fee picks it up. Fee coming now, and she'll send it in the Prowler zone, go after it. Marley Anderson there banks it, but trailing was Tall. Tall with it, back to Bailey. Right circle, a shot goes wide. Here's Swanson. Swanson on the near point. Goes to Solheim, back to Swanson. It's off her stick. The Prowlers kick it up to center ice. Here's Bailey, comes to Fee. Fee carries it in. She'll snap a shot right into the Prowler defenseman. And they battle. Solheim had it knocked away and will be outside the zone. Pirates have to tag up here. They do. Swanson to Solheim. She tips it in the Prowler zone. The Pirates will chase. Back is Anderson. Comes around. The Prowler's able to clear it. Now Swanson waits. She gives it to Fee at center. She lost it. And the Prowlers bang it back in the Crookston zone. Minute 45 to go now on a penalty. Pirates on the power play. Here's Bailey. Comes out. Comes up to LaPlante. LaPlante going in. Tried to stick handle by, and the Prowlers knock it away from her. And back in the Crookston zone they go. Here's Swanson. Reese comes up off the stick of Clausen. Now Reese Swanson has it again, and she'll carry it. She's in the zone, and oh, Emma. Pirates Swanson was on the windup, and Emma LaPlante went across the blue line and offside in Crookston. That was an unforced error. Minute 21 left to go in the power play for Crookston. 8.5 to go in the game. Second period, it's 0-0. There's a backhander by LaPlante out near the hash marks there, and saved by the goaltender Carr, and gets a whistle.
Is that the first shot of this power play that's actually hit the net? I mean, I can't think of one earlier. They just haven't really had success getting set up.
Here's Nelson on the face, goes over to Vignes. Her shot right on, Carr save, rebound came down. Jocelyn Field with it. You got to get in front there. A pass, Coleman got it off her stick. There's Nelson on the point. She'll slap one. That's knocked down by the Prowlers out there. Taylorfield over to Vignes. Goes to Coleman, back to Vignes. Lets a shot go, keep it down low. Tipped away by Carr. Back to the point, Morgan Nelson. Nelson, shot, guess what? Right into the Prowlers. Thief River Falls, Grace Knutson. She can't get it out. Marley Anderson for Thief River Falls, off the boards, bounces by Vignes out to center. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Jocelyn Field. Field to Taylor, she lost it in the corner. Jocelyn has it back. Jocelyn Field with it in front. Coleman couldn't get to it. Prowlers will send her back out to center ice. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Vignes backhands it in the Prowlers' zone. Pirates have numbers here. Here's Taylor Field in front, and Pirates just couldn't get it. Here's Callie Knutson out of the player's box. She fires a shot wide. Her and Swanson tie up, and the Pirates get control of it. And coming out is Taylor Field, the sister Jocelyn. She just overskated the puck. Knutson had it, lost it. The Pirates, Taylor Field, backhanded up to center. And a bad pass again by the Pirates. And here's Miley Cota. She's coming in the backhander, shot up behind the Crookston net. Now the Prowlers back to the point. Ken Field, her shot knocked down by Jocelyn Field. Up to her sister Taylor. Taylor works it in the Prowlers zone, knocked away. Fee has it. Fee right circle, a shot goes wide. Here's Reese Swanson in the corner. Right now she skates it behind the Prowler net, looking and still with it. She turns around, fires it back. Fee in the far corner, bounces it back to Bailey on the point. Bailey will snap a shot. That's knocked down in front. And the Prowlers will ice the puck. And it will be back in the Thief River Falls zone. 5:51 to go in our second period. Still no score. In the second period, Thief River Falls has outshot Crookston 6-4. 15-9. Shots favor Crookston. Here's Tall back to Bailey on the point. Her shot comes right to Cassie Solheim, went off her stick. She would have had a point-blank shot. Here's Fee. Dumps it back to Solheim too far. Tull will track it down in the far corner. Gets it to Solheim behind the Prowler net. Try to put it in front. Tull is there. Back to the point. Here's Nelson, a shot. Tipped by Fee. Right on, they score. Cassie Solheim got it by Carr, and the Pirates finally get on the board with 5:24 to go in this second period of play. 1-0 Crookston.
I was going to take a weird goal like that right now. The Pirates were just kind of struggling to get really some solid shots on net, so they said, well, let's just get a weird deflection that squeaks on through.
Well, it was a shot on net. He tipped it. Solheim got a second rebound. Here's the Prowlers. Oh, walking right in. Fee and Tall. Oh, I'm sorry, that was right. Morgan Nelson took the shot. Solheim from Fee and Nelson. 1-0. Here's center ice, taken away by LaPlante. Emma coming in, lets a shot go. That's glove, but losing the rebound. Right in front of her was Carr, but she covered up before Emma LaPlante could get to that rebound. 4:51 to go, second period, 1-0. Crookston. Cassie Solheim scores her 5th goal of the season from Addie Fee and Morgan Nelson. On the draw, LaPlante, nice move in the corner, then she lost it. And it's backhanded up the boards and down the ice. It'll be icing again on Thief River Falls. That was Sawatsky that put it down. Face-off will be to the left side of Carr. Solheim line has been hot as of late. Fee had 3 goals last night. Cassie a couple now. Here's at the point Vignes. Vignes, 8th graders picking up a lot of confidence as the season went along. Here's Coleman behind the Thief River Falls net, battling with Olsenowski. They're pushing and shoving. Coleman trying to dig it out now, as Taylorfield is battling in the corner as well. She's trying to move it and muscle away from Kenfield, but and Taylorfield picks it up. Now she's run into and taken down by Kenfield, who's holding her along the boards. They're going to take Kenfield. They should. Can't do that.
They're going to take a Pirate as well.
Both of them. Yeah, Taylorfield's going as well. Roughing. Holding on Taylor. Well, it should be holding on the Thief River Falls girl, but 13:01 mark. 3:59 to go. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Marley Anderson for the Prowlers, trying to come out of her zone. She will. Up to center. Pirates knock it back. It's Tull with Fee. Over to Fee. Walks the slot. A shot. Glove saved by Carr. The rebound is cleared away. Prowlers get it back to the Pirate blue line. Good up chance there for the Pirates. Here's Crookston. Reese Swanson. I'm trying to get out of the way. Here's a pass to Tull. Tull, Marley Anderson takes it away. And the Prowlers, Barra, up the boards. Crookston kept it in. Loose puck there. Anderson cleared it, but not out. Well, it is out because Swanson carried it all the way back to her own blue line here. Now Crookston. It's Tull to Fee. Fee has the one defenseman goes right for the net, puts it on net. Stick saved by Carr. Prowlers clear it. Unless it hits the net, this will be icing on Thief River Falls. Face off to the right. Knutson. Pirates scored! Parker Strand off the face-off. Got the draw from LaPlante. And one time by Parker Strand. And she scored 2 nights in a row now. 14:06 mark. Crookston has a 2-0 lead. And for Parker Strand, that will be the young lady's 4th goal of the season. She had number 3 Tuesday night. Strand the goal from LaPlante. That's what it is. Strand from LaPlante right off the face-off. Pirates come back, put it on. Carr makes the save. So, Grandpa, if you're watching in Wisconsin, your granddaughter just scored a goal to give Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Frank, right? Or, Frank Maves?
Well, I'm getting it now. Fred Maves.
Fred Maves, there it is, yep.
Yeah, thanks for the call, and hope you're watching as Parker Strand from Mayville scored her, what did I say, the 4th of the season. 2-0 Pirates, a little breathing room here. Prowlers in their own zone, a pass. Oop, the Pirates didn't pick it up, and here's Thief River Falls dumping it down as Rude. Friggy leaves it behind. The Pirates in the corner. This is Clausen. Comes up to LaPlante. She muscles through a check, backhands it in the neutral zone area. The Prowlers pick it up, though. Marley Anderson, but knocked down by Nelson. Prowlers, Olsenowski almost had a little break there, but Pirates have it. LaPlante sends it in. The Pirates will go on the change. Marley Anderson back for the Prowlers. Long pass comes off the stick of Sawatsky, who's behind her. Bailey tried to go around her, knocked away, and picked up by Sawatsky. And here come the Prowlers out. Pass over. Almost Gallagher almost went in. The Pirates get it to Fee at her own blue line. For Cassie Solheim, just a little too far. Back is Grace Knutson. She looks right wing, knocked down by Tull. Fee back to the point, kept in by Nelson. Behind the Prowler net. Anderson there for Thief River Falls. Got away from Tall. Now Fee is there. She goes up the right wing for Gallagher. Gallagher and Fee battle. Fee tried to get it in front. Knocked away by the Prowlers and comes outside the zone. Nelson dumps it in. Pirates have to tag up. And here comes Anderson again. She's streaming in the Crookston zone. Marley Anderson. She's behind the Crookston net, looking in front. Sticked away from behind by Friggy. Here comes Jocelyn Field. One person to beat. She could not. And here comes Thief River Falls back. With it is Miley Cota. Back to the point. Here's a shot right on. Saved by Friggy off Lindgren's shot. And Bailey sends it in the corner. No Pirate going after it. Now they center it in front. Bailey there. Gets it to Coleman. Got it outside, but back in by the Prowlers. Now Bailey pass over to Nelson. Nelson up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn Field now crosses the blue line in the zone. Right circle, takes a shot, goes wide right. Here's LaPlante trying to keep it in. Cannot. Backhanded to Field. Field there. Now it comes back. And Thief River Falls. There ends the second period of play as both Taylor Field and Ken Field come out of the box after the horn there. But the Pirates, good period for them. Late in the second period, scored 2 goals to take a 2-0 lead after 2. We shall be back for the scoring. Hey, we have scoring to report and all the stats. Maybe watch some figure skating as well. We'll be back here to the Crookston Sports Center again after 2 periods of play. Crookston 2 and Thief River Falls nothing.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, grocery list, weekly ads, Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Okay, we're back here at the Crookston Sports Center. We thought we'd come back a little early and let you watch the Crookston Figure Skating Group, the youngsters performing here. I'll shut off my mic and just let you, well, I guess I can give you the stats and all that while you watch the figure skaters. See, they're pretty young, small, and then Pirates took the first 2 penalties of the second period, and they were able to skate those off. Then Thief River Falls took a penalty. Kelly Knutson took first a slashing penalty, then she got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, so she was off for 4 minutes. The Pirates had a power play for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. But Crookston did not do much of anything on that one. How many, I don't even know if, like Bo said, I'm not even sure if they got shots on goal. It wasn't many. And then later in the period, Crookston and Thief River, they had coincidental penalties, so both teams were at full strength during that. Pirates did score just before those coincidental minors, and it was on a rebound. Morgan Nelson on the point let a shot go, and she kept it wisely, kept it on the ice. Fee was there, tipped it on goal. Carr made the save, but big Cassie Solheim was right in front of her. Sparkling Edge is the name of that young ladies group. But Cassie Solheim scored in the rebound in front, 5th of the year from Fia Nelson at 11:36. About 2.5 minutes later, Crookston added another one. This was a great one. Right circle, right of their goal. And Emma LaPlante was in the face-off circle. She got won the draw back to Parker Strand, and Parker, the junior, popped in her 4th goal of the season. One-timed it past Carr from Emma LaPlante at 14:06. Pirates lead 2-0 after 2. Crookston ended up with 9-7 shots on goal in that second period. Carr, she has 9 in the second period for a total of 24 saves, while Friggi had 7 in the second, game total of 10. So the shots are 26-10 favoring the Pirates, as does the score. It's 2-0 after 2 periods of play. Watching the chuck-a-puck down there, and the pucks, there was a couple standing in the blue square there. There's one more that gets in there. Oh, there's one roll.
Wow. Is Kelby Fee here tonight?
Yeah, he's over there.
I'll see if he won again.
He hasn't won for a while. He's on a sort of a downside here.
He's been gone. I don't think he's been here for a while. I don't know. A couple of games he's been busy.
Games,
so
yeah, he's they were 4-4 after 2 periods with Thief River Falls and Squirts. I'm not sure how that ended.
Oh, that's the wrong one, Corky.
Is it?
No.
Did he measure? I mean,
he just eyeballed that one, so that's one. There's probably a little. You could maybe make a little.
He's a barrister, but we won't hold that against him.
Oh, we like to have fun. Whew.
Yeah, look at those jerseys.
Yeah,
those Lavier girls have. See number 10 there. That's a pretty nice jersey Cora has.
That was Mike Enright, I believe, made those or had them made and.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For the whole Mite team there for Hockey Day Minnesota, they were up in Warroad.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, they look really, really cool. I'm jealous. I want one.
Well, it's 2-0 after 2 periods of play. Crookston leading Thief River Falls. They get the Zamboni hummed up and ready to go. We'll be back with with more from the Crookston Sports Center just a bit.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Well, we're back here. The band's still here. The whole three-period bit for Adrienne Winger and her group. Doing a good job playing some tunes between. Pirates lead 2-0 after a good second period where they scored a couple on 11 shots. Cassie Solheim and Parker Strand scored. Crookston is 0 for 3. Well, maybe 0 for, I don't know if, yeah, well, it was partial penalty. So we'll say 0 of 3 on the power play is Crookston. Thief River Falls, they are 0 for 2 on the power play. Third period's been the Pirates' best so far this season. And they've outscored their opponents in third period 30-17. I want to look back in the Crookston had a 2-1 lead over Thief River Falls back in January 8th here in Crookston. And the Pirates exploded for 5 goals in the third period. One for Callie Knutson of Ashlyn Bailey scored a couple. Brindley Coleman, Reese Swanson, Emma LaPlante, Addie Fee scored goals in that game against Thief River. That was here. And Faith Hartman was the goalie in that game for the Prowlers. Let's see if I can get back to the first time they played at Thief River Falls. That was way back in November. And
is that their first game of the year?
Second.
Second.
They played that Prior Lake first.
Oh, that's right.
Then they went to Thief River Falls and 3-0. And of course, it's going to take me a while. Oh, here we go. Pirates scored one in the, no. It was 3-0. Yeah, one in the first. That was Emma LaPlante again. Addie Fee scored and Brindley Coleman. So Coleman and Fee and LaPlante have 2 goals apiece against the Prowlers this year. And the Pirates are looking to beat them for the third time. That old saying, third time's a charm. Well, Prowlers' leading scorer is Callie Knutson. She has 13 goals, 10 assists. Lila Gallagher, 13 goals and 9 assists, their top 2 scorers. so far this year. So we said Thief River Falls still has 2 games left in the regular season. They're this weekend. Prowlers go up to Cloquet to play them on Friday night. And then Saturday, they'll be at, number 3 or Duluth Marshall. The Pirates lost, 5-1, I think it was, when Friggy was out with her thumb at that time.
Let's see here. I'm just going to take a real quick look here and see what the girls' rankings as of this week. So, let's see here. Duluth Marshall's 6th.
They're
Crookston's
6th.
9th, yeah.
6th and Pirates are 9th. They dropped 1 spot after the loss to Bemidji, I suppose. Yeah. So the Pirates have, how many teams have they played in the...
They played Orono, right? Or was that last year?
No, they should have played Dodge County, but did not. They played Warroad. They played Duluth Marshall. And that's in the top 20. I don't know if they got any more there. So that's who they played in the top 20.
Oh, they played some double A, though.
Yeah, then they played Northfield in double A. That's ranked number 5. And I think that's about
Champlin
it.
Park, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, Champlin Park, Coon Rapids, 14th in double A. So they've, Pirates played a pretty good schedule. Ramped it up a little bit from last year, and they played Roseau and Bemidji, and they ranked or received votes. So good schedule, and they've already, who was it? Coon Rapids, and then Holy Family Catholic, who's also been good in girls hockey.
Yes.
So Pirates have they've been contacted by the Pirates, and the Pirates are going to go down and play Coon Rapids and then Holy Family and their trip to the cities. I think they're looking at trying to get a couple up in the Duluth area return with Marshall, and then maybe get, I think Proctor Hermantown has been asking to play. So
that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, and then the Pirates have their 2 with Warroad, 2 with Thief, 2 with East Grand Forks, 1 each with. Well, I'm not sure. International Falls comes here, so I think that's going to be on instead of traveling up there.
Yep.
And
Detroit Lakes.
and Detroit Lakes, they play twice.
Yep.
So they play their section, every section opponent. Pirates are 8-1, I think, against Section 8. The only loss was to Warroad. And yeah, they could finish 9, would that be right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That sounds
10,
right. I think
10 section games.
Yeah,
So
9-1.
they could be 9-1 if they win tonight. That Thief or Warroad's, I think, like 2-1. So they don't play too many. I don't think they're playing any section teams left. I think they got Gentry Academy. Warroad plays Gentry Academy on Saturday, and they must have somebody on Friday night too. But not sure.
Let's take a quick look here since we got a moment, and I'm going to pull it up. As soon as this page loads up here, they are going to have Gentry and Rockridge.
Rockridge, yeah.
Yep.
Rockridge, they're a coming team, but so that'll be a couple. Well, Warroad should win both.
But no, yeah, that is crazy. Only 3 section games.
Yep.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, there's no law and order in Section 8.
Yeah, really?
I mean,
and just
we have the section secretaries, Todd Selk, and I'm not putting this on anybody. I don't even know if they meet coaches face to face, but yeah, there's no. I guess about the only way you can do that is to, if some teams won't schedule you, like Warroad won't schedule most of these teams. They feel they'll beat them 10-0, 15-0 or something. What good is that for either team? But the other teams, seeding time comes, they can remember that and make a point, but I'm not sure if they will. So Pirates, they'll have a good argument for one, and certainly Warroad will too. Go by that QRF rating, the Warroad's way ahead of everybody. But they split, during the year, Crookston Aurora. East Grand Forks has beaten Thief River Falls twice. So East Grand might have a hand up there in the number 3 seed. And then Detroit Lakes will be 5 and International Falls 6. We'll find out Monday afternoon exactly how the seeds went. Both teams are back out on the ice. Band still playing. And it's a heck of a night in Crookston Sports Center.
Yeah, great crowd.
Sports scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. I want to tell you about drafts. Coming up tomorrow night, it's rib night. St. Louis ribs from 5 to 9, $17 for the half, $22 for the full rack. Saturday, it's prime rib night from 5 to 9. 10-ounce prime, $23, 14-ounce, $28. And Sunday, build your own mac and cheese from 5 to 8. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, the great menu, salads, appetizers, entrees, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, pasta, burgers, and dessert. And make sure you order those Bull Melby cheese curds at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. They're open daily, Tuesday through Sunday at 11 o'clock. Right next to us here at the Sports Center.
The fact I don't even have to say it anymore, Frank, is a little frightening probably. But either way, thank you for plugging those cheese curds for me.
Puck is dropped, and LaPlante's line starts. Emma, Pirates are going they've started 3 lines in 3 periods first time this year. Back to the point. Here's Reese Swanson, a shot that goes wide. Looking for a tip was Coleman. Here's a shot from the near side by Strand, goes wide. Now LaPlante back out, circles. The Prowlers plugging up her passing lanes. Emma dumps in the corner, goes after it. She ties up with Marley Anderson. Now pinching in is Vignes, puts it along the boards on the far boards. Now it's Kaylee Clausen. Clausen doing some work. She's tied up by 2 Prowlers, dug out by Knutson. This is Callie Knutson, lost the puck with that, again, not freezing. And a dangerous place to lose it. Here's Cassie Solheim. She tried to dump it in, did not. And the puck comes out. Fee coming out of the player's block, plays it. And here's Fee coming against 1 Prowler. Fee takes the shot. Oh, she was going for the far side. She had the spot picked out, but it was gloved by, nice save by Carr.
Yeah, and used the defenseman to her advantage, kind of a screen a little bit. But again, Carr tracking the puck well as she's done a really good job most of the night here. Made the save.
See a lot of Pirate boys basketball players are joining the student section there behind the Prowler net. Thief River Falls trying to come out with it. And again, just getting it up was Gallagher. Here's Olsenowski going for the net in front, and Frigia save. They're going to call a slashing penalty on who? Nobody. Ashlyn Bailey is going to take the slash. Comes at the 1:26 mark. Pirates shorthanded again. Pirates get the draw and send it all the way back in the Thief River Falls zone. Tall going after it. Getting back there first was Grace Knutson. Her pass picked off by Fee along the near boards in the corner. Fee tried to get it in front, and it's blocked there by Grace Knutson. Got it out, but sent right back in by Swanson. Now the Prowlers out to center on the stick of Lindgren. Taken away by Nelson. Morgan's pass knocked down, comes back to her. Now she'll just send it to center ice. And coming back is Knutson, Grace Knutson. Her shot up high, gloved by Campbell. Ridgey. Coleman and Taylor Field will come out, try to kill off. Still a minute 20 on the Prowler power play. Knutson on the draw, slaps it in the near boards right to Vignes. Adley sends it back in the Prowler zone. There's Marley Anderson. Marley, a long pass up, knocked in the Crookston zone. That'll be icing, though. Oh, what? They waved it off. Here's Prowler's pass. Try to pass in front. They do. Oh, a great pass. And in front was Callie Knutson, and she shot it wide. Oh, that was a tremendous opportunity for the Prowlers on the power play. Here's Morgan Nelson coming with Coleman. Nelson shot right into a Prowler. Here, following up a shot. Taylor Field scores! Taylor Field, a shorty over the glove of the goaltender McKenna, and she just powered one. She's got to do more of that. She's got a heck of a shot. But Taylor Field gives a 3-0 lead. Comes at the 2:50 mark. As I said, a shorthanded goal. That's the third shorthanded goal of the season for the Pirates. And Jocelyn Field, and now Taylor Field gets the shorthanded goal. Field gets the goal from Morgan Nelson. Back comes the Prowlers, sent it in the Crookston zone. Friggy leaves it behind for Morgan Nelson. She stops to get away. Now the Pirates, Nelson, nice pass up to Coleman. Brindley dumps it in, and the Pirates will go off on a change as Bailey comes back on. Here's Pirates at full strength. Prowlers just get it, stay on side, dump it in. Swanson comes out the left side, pass to Clausen. Her pass knocked down by the Prowlers. At center ice, LaPlante has it. LaPlante battling there. Nelson trying to cover it up. Here's it was going wide of the net, but Friggy decided to come out and just play the puck. Get a whistle, get things straightened out here. Change their defense a bit. LaPlante's line still out there. Now with Swanson and Vignes. Here's the shot off the face-off. The Prowlers knocked down by Crookston. Coming up is Parker Strand. She'll send it in the Prowler zone, go after it. She'll get there first. She goes back behind the net, comes back to Strand. Then on trying to get it out. Vignes has it to Strand in the corner. Parker battling there. Puck comes out. LaPlante. Emma. Back to Vignes. She has to dump it in. The Prowlers are right on her. Now behind the net. Thief River Falls sends it in the far corner to Swatsky. Her pass off a skate goes back in the other corner. Still in the Prowler zone. The Pirates, LaPlante tried to pick it up. Vignes trying to keep it in. She did. Strand now sends it in. Good work by Vignes there. Pirates changing, trying to do it quickly. Here come the Prowlers out. Long pass picked off by Vignes. Vignes at the Prowler blue line sends it in. Back is Seeger. Fee on her. Fee battles behind the net, still battling there. She kicks it to the side of the net, and the Prowlers have it. And they come out to center ice. They got a penalty. Slashing call on Addie Fee from behind. Didn't see that one, but she's a feisty one, that gal. Fee slashing, so a couple slashed here in the third period. Pirates skated off Bailey's. Now they try to skate off Fee's. Penalty. 5-on-4. Prowlers trailing 3-1. One get a goal and things could change. Momentum and all that. Here it's in the corner. The Prowlers back to the point. This is Grace Knutson knocked away, and going for the puck is Cassie Solheim. Fell down. Didn't draw a penalty. Marley Anderson, just an 8th grader. She's a tall girl. Again, Cassie Solheim steps in front. She's in the Prowler zone and knocked away again by Marley Anderson. That's center ice. Oh my gosh. Cassie Solheim is going to take a penalty. A hooking call on Solheim, and the Pirates are sin-binned this third period.
Yeah, not a recipe for success here. I mean, yeah, you got a shorthanded goal earlier, but they're going to rely on Campbell Friggy here to make sure this game remains 3-0.
Pirates 2-person short for a minute 26. 5-on-3 power play. Here's the Prowlers coming right in front of backhander, and Friggy gloves that. That was Gallagher walking. The Pirates let her walk right in front. Well, they only have 3 players out there, so there's going to be some open room for the Prowlers. Pirates get the puck. They have to fire it right away. No stick handling stuff. Here they get the draw. Swanson, that's what Reese does right away. Sends her back in the Prowler zone. Back for it'll be Kenfield. Quinlan Kenfield. Probably goes by Quinn. Here's, and she's having trouble again. That water is not freezing in the corner there. Weather's too nice. Here's Pirates going to, well, Bigness then slaps it. Second time she slaps in the Prowler zone. Coleman racing for it. She's cut off. And they got a penalty, I think interference call. Yes. Interference, stepping in front of Coleman was Knutson again. No, that's not Kelly, that's Kenfield again. 6:23. First 6:23 of the game, we've had 4 penalties. 3 on Crookston. So the Pirates are short 5-on-4. Here's a shot by Swanson, goes wide. Prowlers tip it to center. Getting there is Swanson. She has Olsenowski. Now the Pirates have it. There's dumping it as Coda in the Crookston zone. Swanson goes back. Here's Reese Swanson. Wastes some time, gets away. Now she'll slap it down, and that'll be past everybody. And that will maybe kill off the first penalty of the Pirates. Here the Prowlers get one more chance in the 5-on-4. And Coda had to turn around. Now Marley Anderson with it. Anderson, his feet comes back out. Here's a shot, goes wide. Olsenowski tracks it down the far boards. Here back to Knutson. Callie Knutson shot goes off Jocelyn Field's stick, up and out of play. So it's 4-on-4 hockey here for 23 seconds. Then the Pirates will have a 47-second power play. Oh, 37-second power play. Puck goes to Bailey. Ashlyn stops, comes over to Fee. Fee comes with Jocelyn. And Fee lets it go, went for the top corner, doesn't get it. Fee still battling there. Looks for somebody. Now Fee along the boards. She still try to get it to Field, Jocelyn Field, but the Prowlers get it out. Pirates short power play here. 30 seconds. Prowlers send it back to Crookston blue line. Bailey there. Thief River Falls is offside. 9:02 to go in the game. 3-0. Crookston has the lead. Pirates have a 25-second power play. Chatty group over here. Puck drop. Coleman. Brindley tried to send it in, but knocked away by Kenfield. Out. Swanson. That was Barra, rather. Camille Barra. And an icing call. The Pirates got a little rattled there. And the ice brings the face-off back in the Crookston zone. Pirates have 11 seconds to go on the 5-on-4 power play. Now Prowlers late getting the 4th person out there. On the face-off, Jocelyn Field, and right out of the chute is Taylor Field, but then she had knocked away, but goes right to Coleman. Brindley in, has the defenseman. I thought she might have had her turn, but here's Coleman. Goes to Taylor Field. In front to Coleman, a backhand right in front. Comes back to the point. Morgan Nelson, a shot right on. Saved by Carr. And they're gonna call a penalty, I think. Cross-checking on Taylor Field, I believe. My gosh.
Well, they're not letting them play in a sense. They're calling everything.
Taylor Field, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Crookston will be down 5-on-4 again.
5th penalty this period?
This is the 4th.
Oh, okay. Wait.
5 in the period.
Okay, that's what I meant. Yep.
Off the draw, won by LaPlante. Swanson, and she gets it by. All the way back in the Thief River Falls zone goes Kenfield. Right after hers, LaPlante, and a bad pass by Kenfield, knocked back in by Clausen. Now Marley Anderson back. She looks up, slides it up to Callie Knutson. Knutson around Clausen, knocked away by Swanson, and LaPlante tried to get it. Now Clausen does. It's in the Thief River Falls zone. Now they try to come out. Deflected by LaPlante, goes back in the Crookston zone, turning around as Swanson hit a couple prowlers. Thief River Falls keeps it in the Crookston zone. Pass in front, deflected by Swanson, not out. Here's Kenfield, a shot right on. Rebound. Came out to the left side. Gallagher couldn't get her stick on it. Here's Callie Knutson, this is back out to Callie Knutson. Knocked away, comes to Swanson. This time Reese will get her down on net. Carr makes the save. And Thief River Falls looking to come out. Pass just about tipped by Tull, but didn't quite reach it. Now Brecken knocks it down at center. Prowlers try to send it in, hit the linesman. Skates. Now battling is Tull. Popped out to Morgan Nelson. Again, the linesman is in the way. Get out of there, Stahlecker. Here's Morgan Nelson up to Tull. Tull coming with Fee. Fee has the pass inside the zone. Left it for Tull. Brecken in the slot area. Try to get it back to Fee, but 5 Prowlers are around there. Here's Thief River Falls coming back. Grace Knutson. And she bumped into Ashlyn Bailey's stick, and the puck went up into the player's box.
Well, an excellent kill for the Pirates. I mean,
yep.
Majority of this power play has been in the neutral zone, so I'll take that.
Yeah, 17 seconds ago on that power play. Thief River Falls sends in the Crookston zone. That's Barra. Back for it's Nelson for Crookston. Nice move by Morgan. Free some space and pass out to Fee, and she's tripped up. Penalty coming up on Thief River Falls. Kenfield again. Kenfield for tripping. This is her 3rd penalty of the game. Comes at the 10.5-minute mark. So it's 3 seconds, and the Pirates will have 1:57 to go on the power play.
Well, that was a pretty easy call to make there, just a stick in the skates of Fee, and again, another penalty.
Here are the Pirates south of face-off. Puck goes by. Pirates on a 5-on-4 power play. Morgan Nelson, the Bailey, her shot. That goes wide. Here's Morgan Nelson to Field to Bailey. Shot on. Saved by Carr. Oh my gosh, going to call another one. Slashing call on nobody. Who is he talking about?
Who is he talking about?
I don't know. I thought he said number 3, Olsenowski.
Okay. That was probably the longest time I've seen a player get to the box. That was on the goalie. That's why.
So Carr got a penalty for slashing. I don't have any room in my penalty box area anymore. So it was on the goaltender. Olsenowski will serve it. Slashing. Pirates on a power play. Here's Vignes. Goes over to Swanson. Her shot right on. Saved by Carr. Face off to the left of Carr. Cassie Solheim. Won by Knutson, though, in the corner. Fee with the puck. She leaves it for Solheim. Fee gets it back. She's behind the Prowler net. Knocked off the play. Tull tried to center it from back. Fee gets it again. Fee comes in front. Looks, right there was Swanson. Over to Solheim, a shot on. Save. Rebound comes off. Cleared by Anderson to the far boards. Swanson with it. Comes to Vignes. Right in front. A shot right on. Rebound. Fee. And Carr was there to make the save. Good movement by the Pirates that time. Still 5-on-3 for a minute. I think I said 5-on-4, but it's 5-on-3. It's Kenfield and Olsen-Alsker in the box. Draw one back to Morgan Nelson. Tip in front, Tull on, and Carr makes the save. Marley Anderson battling with Tull. Tull goes across to Fee, gets on the breezer boards by her, but back at the point is Bailey. Bailey now, shot right on, saved by Carr. Fee was looking for the tip, and then she was looking for the rebound, and neither happened.
Well, still great movement, as you said earlier, and it's good to see that they're going for those deflections as well as crashing the net for rebounds. That's what you want to see from this Pirate team, and as we get the extra skater off for Thief River Falls, looks like they're going to take a timeout. Yeah.
Thief River Falls taking a timeout. 5:11 to go in the game. Crookston 3, Thief River Falls nothing. Back in a minute.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Five-on-3 power play. LaPlante centering Clausen and Strand with Bailey and Nelson on defense. 5-on-3 power play for another 42 seconds. 3-0 Crookston. Just over 5 minutes to go in the game. Here in the corner is Clausen. Left it there for LaPlante. LaPlante back to the point. That's Bailey. Moves to the middle. Goes to Nelson. Nelson across. The puck deflected by Thief River Falls outside the blue line. Now it's Bailey to Nelson in the Prowler zone along the boards, looking to set up the power play. And back to the point it comes. Here's Strand. Goes to Bailey. Walks in. A shot right on. Saved by Carr. Bailey on the far boards. Comes, looks in front, but Clausen is all tied up. Here back to the point. Strand to Nelson. To Bailey. Right circle. Shot on. Carr save. Rebound. Clausen tried to bang it past Carr, but could not. .4:27 to go. It's 5-on-4 hockey now. 4:27 to go in the game. Crookston leading 3-0. They've outshot Thief River Falls now 41-13. Jocelyn Field taking the draw with Knutson. Field wins the draw cleanly. Back to Swanson. Reese, didn't take the shot. Comes to Vignes. The 8th grader Will looking for a tip in front. They score! Not sure who got it, but the Pirates score. It'll be Vignes getting the assist, and I'm not sure one of the Fields who it was. It looks like Jocelyn. Jocelyn Field gets the power play goal with 4:17 to go in the game, and the Pirates make it a 4-0 lead. For Jocelyn, that's her 5th goal of the season. Field from Vignes, and I'm not sure if there's another one in there or not. Here's puck at center. Pirates will have it. Jocelyn Field coming in. The goal went to Field from Vignes. So the Pirates get a power play goal. Here's tipped up to center. Jocelyn Field turns around. Looks over, right wing. There's a backhander by Taylor Field off the mark. And the Prowlers sent it back to the Crookston blue line. Here's coming in. Shot on. Or in the Prowler zone. Or here's the Pirates. Vignes again shot way up high over the glass. Fee comes in with it. Comes back to the point. Vignes again. Basta shot right on. Carr the save. Vignes is going to get, she's going to have to rub down with icy hot. She's been slamming that puck. Cassie Solheim takes the draw. Gets it back to Tall. Brecken sends it behind the Prowler net. Fee is there, but 2 Prowlers on her. Fee battling, comes away with the puck. Try to get it back to Tall. Tipped away by the Prowlers. Going back is Bailey. She goes up to Fee at center. Fee is dumped from behind. There's a penalty, and Fee's not getting up. She was drilled by Sawatsky, and Addie's going off, bent over. Cheap shot there by Sawatsky.
2 for a cross check is what the call is going to be. As the refs were discussing if there's any maybe intent to injure or anything like that to warrant a 5, but just be a 2.
Here's the Pirates again on a power play. Here's Crookston trying to keep it in. It's tipped away by the Prowlers. They get out to center ice. And now the Prowlers dump it in. Bailey goes back. Ashlyn looks out, goes right wing to Kaylee Clausen. She tried to tip it up, but it's didn't get any of it. And the Prowlers send it back in the Crookston zone. Here's Nelson to Strand. Her shot off Prowler out to center ice. Strand has it again. Here's Parker Stroll. There's interference on Kaylee. No, they didn't call that. Strand a shot. Saved by Carr. Almost got her own rebounded Strand. Here's a backhander, LaPlante in front. And the Prowlers able to clear it. It's back at their own blue line. Prowlers. Back is Kenfield. Comes over to Anderson. They're playing with the puck back there, and now Knudsen slaps it in the Crookston zone. Here's Bailey. Behind her net to Nelson. Nelson up to Taylor Field. Goes across. This is LaPlante to Taylor Field. Looks for Coleman, but Prowlers have it. And they try to send it down. It's knocked down at center. Back is Swanson. Long pass up. Oh, Coleman. Pirates, I don't know, they can't get a clean pass. Here's Swanson winding up. Gets it up for Coleman. Coleman in on her backhander. Leaves it back for Taylor Field. Under a minute to go in the game. Crookston leading 4-0. Here's the puck. Pirates can't get it anywhere, and the Prowlers back at full strength. They send it back. Goes Crookston's Swanson up Taylor Field to Jocelyn. Jocelyn knocked away by Miley Cota. Here's Taylor Field behind. And Coleman, Field, Coleman. It's right there. Brindley, she had the stick knocked out of her hand, so Pirates do get it back to Vignes. She lets a shot go right into a Prowler. Coleman gets the rebound off to the side, behind the net. Put it to Jocelyn Field. 10 seconds to go in the game. There's Vignes to Jocelyn Field. Back to Vignes. Sends it over to Swanson off the mark. 2 seconds to go. The Pirates dump it in. And the buzzer goes, and the Crookston Pirates come up with a 4-0 win over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Okay, I must have got some wrong saves there. But anyway, the Pirates win, outshooting the Prowlers 45-13, and win 4-0. 2 in the second and 2 here in the third to make it the 4-0 win. Two teams shaking hands. Third time the Pirates have beaten the Prowlers this year, and they, who knows, could meet again in the semifinals here in the section tournament. Okay. We'll be back. We'll have Coach Emily Meyer and then probably a Pirate or two up here, and we'll talk to them about the game. We'll be back here just a bit. You're listening to or watching Pirate Girls Hockey here on the KROX video stream. 4-0 Pirates.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Okay, we're back here at the Crookston Sports Center, where the Crookston Pirates just beat Thief River Falls 4-0. 2 in the second and 2 in the third to put it away. They got a shorthanded goal, their third of the season tonight as well. Outshot Thief River Falls in the game, 45-13, and 6 shutout of the year for Campbell Friggy. So that's a pretty good night overall, Coach.
Yeah,
Emily Meyer.
I mean, it's that Section 8 grit that we love to play, and going against that rivalry between Thief River Falls, you know it's going to get physical, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, there was a lot of penalties on both teams, but it was fun for these girls. I mean, Campbell getting another shutout, that's just something that Campbell deserves, you know.
6th of the year for her, and lowers her goals against even some more, and save percentage. But you came out, nobody scored. You outshot them 15-3 again in that first period.
Yeah.
Just couldn't you hit a couple pipes? And
yeah, it was Adley Vignes with that crossbar right away, or towards the end. And when that kid can really get a hold of a puck on a one-timer, she really can rip it. And I know one of these days those ones are really going to go bar down instead of hitting the pipe and bouncing out. But I mean, I thought that we really controlled it. There was just a lot of things we needed to work on. The little things like moving the puck, not being selfish, I think was really the key of this one, because we really got to get into that groove of being more we and not just me, and making sure that we play as a team, because if we can't play 3 periods of Pirate hockey, I mean, sections is going to be really tough.
So 0-0, is that what you told the team after the first period?
Yeah, that was. I mean, and it was one of those things where it's like, I don't know if it was just that we were kind of in our heads a little bit, the nerves of senior night. I know for most of those seniors, and it started out different. And these ladies are a creature of habit where things change, and it's hard to find that groove again. So I think it was just trying to bounce back from that. But I thought that they did a really good job controlling and putting some shots on this goalie, and we really just needed to make her move or just get traffic in front of her to find the back of the net.
Second period, it's same thing. You went quite a while there. Then the penalties started piling up in the second and third period. But you killed off 2 penalties, and then the Prowlers killed off 1, and then you started late at the 11:36 mark of the second. You finally got on the board, and that was good work. Pirates in front. I think Morgan Nelson took the shot, tipped it, and Cassie was right there for the rebound.
Yeah, and we really needed that one. That let us breathe a little bit, because I know that we were really clenching the sticks hard. Everybody really wanted to get that first goal up on the scoreboard, so I was happy that it went our way. And I mean, that's really what these girls need to do, is put some traffic out in front, be gritty, be ready to take some hits, and you're going to get rewarded, and Cassie Solheim did just that.
Then you scored about 2.5 minutes later, and it was Parker Strand. We heard from her grandpa in Wisconsin. He enjoys the games this year, so told him his granddaughter scored another one. She scored 2 in 2 games here.
Hey, and that's awesome for Parker. She's one of those kids that she really works her butt off every single practice, every single game, and I know that was her goal, was to just get consistent shifts, and she's really earned that and really worked for it. And for her to get up on the scoreboard again tonight, I think that's something that just proves that she'll get rewarded for all the hard work she puts in.
Well, you never know. It was Emma LaPlante that won the draw cleanly back to her in one time, and
yeah,
in the net.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I mean, Emma can win it forward, she can win it backwards, and I think she's doing a really good job with Kaylee Clausen and Parker Strand. And I mean, it was really fun to really see them work out there, because I thought that they really worked their tails off.
Second period, Prowlers got a little more aggressive in the offensive zone, but penalties sort of dictated that.
Yeah, and I thought Campbell made a couple of sweet saves where, I mean, there was some where we were really holding our breath on them, but she did a really great job making sure that she stopped them and kept them off the scoreboard. So, I mean, we killed off those penalties, and I mean, they got a nice 4-minute one too that we really didn't capitalize on, but we got to make sure that we do when it comes closer to section. Well, it is sections now, so I can't even say closer to sections anymore. But I mean, it's just something that we know we have to work on, and it's either we pass the puck too much or we don't pass it all, and it's just we got to make sure that we attack that slot more.
The Pirates 2-0 lead into the locker room. You came out, and there was all kinds of penalties in the third period, but you scored your third shorty of the season, Taylor Field.
Yeah, and Taylor just used her speed and ripped a quick shot. I mean, that was really good to see Taylor really go out there and work her butt off and go into that high slot and really beat the goalie, because, I mean, she ripped that shot from the high slot, and it was a good shot. So her getting up there and getting a shorthanded goal, that's exactly what we needed.
Yeah, it's good to see her shooting. She got a heck of a shot.
She does,
yeah.
And that's what we need to see more of. I mean, that's kind of the thing where we move the puck on the perimeter a lot, and when we get into that high slot or get into a shooting lane, we choose to pass, and we got to do a better job of just ripping it wherever we can, throwing it on net and getting traffic in front and burying rebounds.
The Pirates then put it away with 4:17 to go in the game, and the younger field, Jocelyn got a nice goal on it was a rebound off Vigna's shot.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing that, I mean, we're gonna keep telling these girls, if they're getting into that greasy area, taking some hits in front of that net, they're gonna get rewarded. And I know it's not everybody's favorite place to be, but when you're tough in front, that's when you're really gonna score those goals, and that's something where we gotta figure that out and make sure that we're putting traffic in front, burying rebounds.
The Pirates win 4-0. As we said, there was quite a few penalties in that third, but whenever you and the Prowlers play, it seems like there are a few penalties.
It gets physical, it gets chippy, and I think that's what makes it really fun. I mean, there's a lot of chirping back and forth, and that's something we got to watch our mouths a little bit. And that was another thing going into the locker room of just saying, hey, you can control your mouth, and we got to make sure that we don't add time onto those penalties too, because that's something that we really can't afford. And if we keep giving them penalties that we can control, it's something we don't want to do. We want to stay out of that box as much as we can.
71 shots on goal on Tuesday, and you get 45 on shots, so that's good.
Yeah, the shot department isn't an issue for these girls, but it's just finding that back of the net. And I mean, I'm really hoping that us scoring multiple goals in these 2 games is really gonna trickle into sections, and that's gonna be that do or die moment where we really gotta, because we could be seeing Thief River Falls again, and we gotta make sure that we can go out there and beat them for a 4th time if that's the case, and leave it all out there, because we got to make sure that we're taking more quality shots instead of just quantity too.
Well, we know for a fact you won't play till a week from Saturday. Opponent to be named, either Thief or, in all probability, either East Grand Forks or Thief River Falls. So you got more than a week to practice. So what do you do at this time of year after you just keep the same thing going until Saturday?
I mean, I think the name of the game is really keeping it short and sweet. Do an hour-long practice where it doesn't get really drawn out, and work on the things that we got to work on. And I mean, the power play is definitely going to be at least 30 minutes of it. We got to hit that hard. And I mean, the girls know exactly what they have to do. And I think just making sure that we stay on top of conditioning and making sure that we're ready, and just do little things like that. But we're going to have to hit game. We're going to have to do all these little things. So I think an hour on the ice is going to be the key to this, and just working on the things that we have to work on.
Well, you have to look at scores coming up this week and make your decision. Coaches meeting or seating meeting on Monday, and then we'll find out who plays who.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, because I think it's close to. It could be Warroad, it could be us, and who knows what it could be. And I don't know. It'll be an interesting one.
16-8-1, pretty good regular season.
Yeah,
congratulations,
Thank you,
Coach.
Frank.
You bet. Emily Meyer, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, and they are. Let me see. Let's see if we get. Those are the seniors right there. You're looking at down there. It's Ree Swanson from the left, Natalie Naravez, Brinley Coleman, Coral Brecken, Morgan Nelson, Brecken Tall, and Cassie Solheim, the seniors there for the Pirates. And the juniors gave them a little speech about each one. And a lot of tears were shed, and will continue to shed. But the good thing is the Pirates have at least one more game here, and then hopefully 2 games here. Thank you, Coach. Well, that's it, Bo. I think all in all, it was a good night for the Pirates. Things went well.
Another great night. I mean, yeah, it took them a little bit again to get going in that first period, but once they got going, they really roll, and that's something that they have that ability to keep momentum up when it's on their side. They just gotta maybe just get a little quicker start, and when it comes to playoffs here, as it's crazy to think section's right around the corner.
Yeah, man.
Where'd the season go, Frank?
October 31st they started, though. That's when they started practice for the girls hockey. Now we're in February 1, and they're done with the regular season. So a good night on senior night. Send them off in a good way. For Bo Melby, Bo and Tyler Hergert are heading big road trip, overnighter for those two guys, and it's Greenway. It's Greenway at Coleraine.
Mm-hmm.
They play at Coleraine on Friday night at about 6:30 pregame on the radio now, and then Saturday afternoon they're at International Falls at Bronco Arena there. We broadcasted from both, and boys hockey up there and girls hockey at Falls. So nice, old, venerable arenas that have been around for a while.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to either of them, and, that's I can mark them off my list as Jeanette told me. I got to take pictures of the outside and inside of all the arenas I've been to.
Yeah.
It's something that's really exciting to see all these old rinks and from northern Minnesota, the real rinks, not those city ones,
That's right. Greenway Coleraine, home of Mike Antonovich, and the International Falls, that's the arena that, Broncos is named after Bronco Nagurski, but Josh Hardy, Crookston Pirate Girls boys hockey coach, he built that arena just by his exploits on the ice. So it'll be a good weekend. You guys have fun up there, and we'll be thinking about you.
Well, hopefully he doesn't mind me snoring. That's all.
Well, hey. Want to take my machine with you?
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate it. We'll have the story up there, and Jeanette's been taking some pictures. They'll be up a little later as well on our website. Go to KROXAM.com. Click on the sports. And we thank you for joining us here live from the Crookston Sports Center. Again, our finals tonight in JV. Thief River Falls won 4-2. Here in the varsity game, Campbell Friggy gets her 6th shutout of the year. And the Pirates have goals from 4 different players, the two Field sisters, Solheim and Strand. And the final, Crookston 4, Thief River Falls nothing. Good night, and have a great rest of your night and weekend.